2023 was a great year of gaming for both the large studios and the small, and I got to play a lot of them, which you'll see when I rank and review every game I played on stream. Yes, all 80 of them. This year, I will be giving out awards to the best of them. But that was about last year. Now let's move on to 2024. And there's a lot of games to keep an eye out that you may never heard of. But none of these games. These are ones that I've already streamed demos for and have opinions about, or some obvious picks that you've probably heard of. Starting with Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. Your ally is named Morio. Yes, you heard that right. With an O. Hades 2, which the original is a top 10 game of all time for me, so it makes sense that it's going to be mentioned here. Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Short, sweet, and funny, just like when he underpaid his taxes. Pony Island 2, Panda Circus. Give me more games, Dan! And now on to the other games, the ones that I haven't mentioned on my channel before. We'll start with the Plucky Squire. It mixes visualization of like this book as well as going into the 3D world as well. Because you can clearly see the background, but then one curious. It has some cool gameplay differences because the book seems to be top-down, whereas getting out of the book is like a 3D platformer or an adventure game. And it seems like you can still integrate with the 2D spectrum, but using the items. So I'm quite excited for it. This is Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip. And Terry is the main character of the game. It just seems like really relaxing for an open world. I mean, he's literally just eating french fries. It just looks wholesome and relaxing and right up my family's alley. Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. I've played a bit of the demo on itch, and it's 1v1 blackjack, but anything that has the word card in it, you can put into your deck. Like we're talking credit cards, loyalty cards, social security cards. They all have their own abilities, and you're building your own blackjack deck. So it just is really addicting. I really like the idea, and it just seems really fun. Visually, World's Worst Handyman looks a lot like Untitled Goose Game, which I have a lot of love for, and it just looks very funny on top of the visualization. Never would a handyman smash a toilet with a plunger. Never. But that's the type of an adventure you may see here. UFO 50 has been in the work for a long time, but I just come to know about it recently. The developer has posted on Twitter that they're still working on the game, but it is basically like 50 games all for the same system, kind of like a multi-card or a compilation, kind of like what you would have had if you had a retro console where games weren't digitally and you had to have the discs or the carts. And so it seems to have 50 of those, including sequels for games, and it unlocked a memory of mine because it also has Quibble Race, which is a sci-fi gambling game with harsh cheaters. So the fact that it has that and just looks really cool, and it seems to harken on the feelings of having all of those carts in one collection, seems to be really awesome. The final game I'll mention is a game called Arco, which, as you see, has really stunning pixel art, but is an RPG where everything happens in real time. So it's kind of turn-based, but you have to like pick angles, and it pauses time for whenever you decide on those things. So it looks really unique. I like the visuals as well as the turn-based combat, and I've been big on RPGs, particularly because I played through all of Knuckle Sandwich. So there's Arco. So those are the games that I am excited for 2024. I think it's going to be a great year for the stream, for my YouTube channel, and for you guys to enjoy at home as well. So if you like this video, please like it and subscribe, and have a great day. Enjoy the holidays.